All right, everybody, it's Greg Poole of Bowjunky Media. We are at the 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals here in Redding, California. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Kafaro International, joined by esteemed colleague and pressed for time participant Louis Holmes.
Howdy.
Howdy, how. All right, here we go. We've had some pretty good shoot-offs so far in the teams. I mean, obviously nothing that's been not many oohs and ahs so far, but here we got the Barebow, and we are shooting off for first and second. Christopher McCubbins and Rich Eckenberg at a 14.23. So, yes, folks, these guys are shooting off at 88 yards.
It is amazing.
With a Barebow.
It is amazing that they're tied at a 4.23.
And that's an inch above the dot. And 3 inches below the dot. Wow.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
Yes, for sure.
That literally drew the biggest applause of the entire day.
Yes, it did.
Wow. Barebow.
I love it.
Barebow. Oh my Lord.
We were shooting today, and a guy with a longbow, it was an 80-yarder, launched it up, and it literally stuck in the back on the opposite side of the target. And I hooted and hollered. Oh, it was great.
Barebow.
I almost hope these guys.
Done.
I hope they tie so that we get to watch them again.
Yeah, that first arrow's obviously closer, but
I think that's the first time we've had a Barebow shoot-off at the Western Classic.
absolutely. So Rich Eckenberg takes first in the Barebow, and Christopher McCubbins takes second with the most exciting shoot-off of the day.
So far.
Hey everybody, Greg Poole here at Bowjunky Media. We're at the 2021 NFA 3D Marked Nationals here in Redding, California, joined by good friend Louis Holmes. All right, Louis, we're getting up into the individual big money folks, and we are in the freestyle women pro right here. We have Linda Cho Anderson, the defending champion and current record holder, shooting off against Cassidy Cox at a 15.25 for 4th and 5th.
Cassidy's at full draw. Looking pretty solid. Wind actually died down.
This was her first time here. Oh, dot at 8 o'clock.
Nice.
That's going to be 3 shafts in at 8.
Yeah. Very
Linda Cho is going to need to make a good shot here, Louis. Oh, just off the dot at 3.
It's still a good shot.
Absolutely. So Cassidy Cox is going to take 4th in her first time coming to Redding.
First time in Redding. Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
That is fantastic. And Linda Cho Anderson, defending champion, will take 5th. Let's go to the Bowjunky leaderboard and check it out. All right, everybody, Greg Poole here at Bowjunky Media. We are at the 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals here in Redding, California. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Kafaro International. I'm joined by Louis Holmes. All right, Louis, here we go.
Yeah.
Once again, we have the female King Kong versus Godzilla. These two have been shooting off against each other everywhere.
Every single event, and they're both so strong. It's amazing to watch them shoot.
Absolutely. And by the way, for the record, folks, taking 3rd this year is Emily McCarthy with a 15.28 all by herself. So here we go. Paige and Toya shooting off at 15.33s.
Do you know how many times Paige has won this event?
All of them? Like 6.
Like
it's
6.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
It is ridiculous. And here she goes.
I think she beat me by a lot this year.
She beat a lot of people this year. She is an absolute animal. But this is just a testament to how good the women's class has gotten. Toya is a great wind shooter as well. So one note here, for those of you that didn't watch my interviews with Paige, Paige is shooting 248 feet per second, and Toya is shooting about 292. That's not a little bit of difference.
No. No, and Paige didn't really seem too worried about the wind when I was talking to her earlier.
Nope.
She said, I aimed off. I know my bow's slow, but we're gonna just
Yeah.
go with it.
She's just used to it.
Right.
But that's a huge speed variance.
Right.
All right, here we go. The ladies are waiting for the wind. They have the field,
This
of course.
all weekend led up to this one arrow, so
Correct.
they're going to take their time and make sure that things
And
are perfect.
the one arrow that Toya missed today was at 13 yards. Paige Pierce cleaned today. Here we go.
Toya fires first.
Inside out exit 12.
Oh man. Paige fires.
Oh, Paige is about 3 inches off. So Toya Ellison is going to be your 2021 NFAA 3D marked champion. All right, Greg Poole here with Bowjunky Media. We're with your 2021 NFA 3D Mark champion and the women's pro, Toya Ellison. That was a great shoot-off arrow.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so let's talk about this. You and Paige have been shooting off against each other pretty much every shoot this year, and you two have become, I mean, obviously there's a lot of respect there and admiration for one another, but talk a little bit about kind of the friendly rivalry as far as shooting that you two are developing right now.
You know, I love watching that our sport is growing, and I feel like we're together pushing the scores, and other girls too, just like it's been me and Paige this time, but I love that the sport is going, and that we are doing good, you know, so, and to win, it just feels good.
Winning feels good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Hey everybody, Greg Poole here at Bowjunky Media, bowjunkymedia.com. We are back at the 2021 NFA 3D Marked Nationals. It is go time in the senior men's. One note, repeating as Reading champion was Paul Penrod at a 15:28. Shooting off for second and third is Tim Gillingham and Tim Audis at a 15:24.
I'll bet Tim wins.
Now, do you think Tim has this doped in already because he already shot this for the
I
teams?
was going to ask. I think that he does have a little bit of an advantage, but
12 o'clock tweener.
yes.
That's a good shot for Tim Gillingham right there. And I got your joke about the Tim thing, Louis.
I didn't think you did. I thought it went right over your
Nope, I got it. Oh, Tim Gillingham's going to take it. So Tim Gillingham is going to take second place at the 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals, and Tim Audis is going to take third.
I shot with Tim all weekend, and he shot really good, and he gets pretty down on himself, but he forgets that he's human, I think, sometimes.
Well, and it's also kind of hard for Tim at this point to remember that he's old.
Right. He put a few ounces on his bow about halfway through yesterday, and it really changed how he was shooting.
For the better?
Okay, the winner
For the
of
better.
second place
Yeah,
shootout
for the
was
better.
Tim Gillingham.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2021 NFAA 3D Mark Nationals. It is time for the men's pro freestyle class. I am Greg Poole, joined by Louis Holmes. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Caffaro International. We've had some pretty exciting shoot-offs so far. The biggest applause so far, Louis, has been for the Barebow.
Yes, and I loved it.
And they
Them guys had no sights.
None.
And just let her eat.
Absolutely, and they absolutely crushed it. So basically the shoot-offs we have here, we're going to start off with 5th through 9th at 15:33 is Chris Schaff, Danny McCarthy, Shane Bragg, 3D guy coming out here getting it
Shane
done.
shot really good all weekend. Nice, strong,
Absolutely.
slow, steady.
Tate
every day.
Morgan and Jacob Pettit. A lot of familiar faces in there. Shane Bragg, the new guy, but man, he came out from the 3D world and made it happen. So these guys are shooting off for 5th through 9th. Talked to Jacob Pettit a good bit. He makes almost every shoot off at the shoots he comes to. He doesn't get to come to as many as he likes, but he is finishing up college this year in sports med, and we will be seeing more of him on tour, there's no doubt. The real question is, the wind has died down so much, there's really nothing to go to school on now, and now you just put it in the middle
Straight up.
and shoot.
All three are at full draw.
That-
That's his first.
The first
Right.
arrow with white veins is a tweener. So the white veins with the clear knock is a tweener at 5. The green veins was about 3.5 inches high.
Green would be Shane Bragg,
And the last arrow is 1.5 inches off at 230.
which that was Tate Morgan.
All right. So that first arrow with the white veins and the clear knock is a solid tweener.
We still have Dan McCarthy,
Yep. Chris
and
Shaw.
Chris Schaff.
Both of these guys can put one on the scribe
Right.
hole.
Dan will have his usual strong shot, perfect follow through.
And Chris is just a powerful shooter regardless. Ooh, that's an 8-9 line. That's a 8-10 line high. Danny McCarthy just misses the dot at 1.5 inches at 8. So that first arrow that was a tweener at 5 is going to take it.
And we talk about, does a person have an advantage shooting during the team event? Chris was shooting during the team event, and I just see him like looking at his sight and shaking his head.
Right.
Something went on there.
Yeah, that's an interesting dynamic right there. Danny McCarthy doesn't look super stoked about that. But look, let's be honest here. Dan and Emily McCarthy shot Vegas, came home, got ready, shot the ASA that they
Right.
both won.
Jacob Pettit.
All right, here we go. So Jacob Pettit takes 5th. Then they went and both won the ASA, and now a week later they're here
Right.
shooting Reading.
I know in the last 3 weeks, we've all been home
None.
3 days at max. So it's been hard to get your stuff geared up and going for each one. And I know Dan and Emily both, they concentrated on their ASA setup and making sure that is exactly what needs to be done.
Yep.
And hats off to them because they both got it done in Paris.
Not only did they win Paris, but then Emily comes out here and makes the podium. Dan shoots a 15:33, which up until 5 years ago won a bunch.
Most of the time,
Yeah,
correct.
absolutely. I mean, the record was 35, but nowadays, here because of the win today, but most of the people coming into today, there was 1s and 2 downs coming into today.
Right, we all, I was 7 down, and I thought, man, I kind of stunk it up, and then after today, when the wind got on people, you feel better about yourself after the weekend's over, and it's too bad because you like to see everyone shoot to their potential, but the wind will definitely get to the best of them.
It's a great equalizer. All right, folks, welcome back to the 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals here in Redding, California. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Kafaru International, joined by PSE Pro staffer and Press for Time veteran Louis Holmes. Here we go. We're getting close.
I start getting nervous myself because I'm rooting for my friends up there.
Absolutely. This is a shoot-off for freestyle men's for 3rd and 4th place between Stefan Hansen and Gaius Carter at a 15:34. Dead center. That's as dead center as you can get it right there, folks. That is as dead center as an arrow can get. So Stefan Hansen's going to take 3rd. Gaius Carter had a great showing this weekend, but he's going to take 4th. Stefan just got up there and just stuffed it.
A fun fact about Stefan, I believe 2 years ago at the last Reading, he was sitting in the crowd and didn't even realize that he was in a shoot-off for, a couple places down, and picked up Kyle Douglas's bow and actually shot the shoot-off target with his bow. So I didn't even know that story until this weekend, but it was pretty stellar.
That's awesome. All right, everybody. Greg Poole here, Bowjunky Media, joined by Louis Holmes. We're at the 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Kafaru. Everything comes down to this.
Right. Every single arrow from this weekend, from every archer, looks up to these two guys.
That's right. And so we have our defending champion from Croatia, Domagoj Budin, at a 15:35, and a previous champion, Christopher Perkins, for the win at a 15:35. So literally we have two past winners shooting here. And I mean, I don't know, man, this is a push. I do know that just if you were to go by today's shooting only, Domagoj shot very, very strong today.
Yeah, he's been here. He puts a lot of work into this particular event because he feels so confident when he comes here. But you're not going to overcome confidence when it comes to Chris Perkins because he is so confident in every shot he ever makes.
Absolutely. Here goes Chris Perkins. Chris misses the dot.
Yes, he does.
At 8 o'clock by 2 inches. All Domagoj needs to do is hit a dot here to win it.
Or hit it closer.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Straight low. Chris Perkins is going to be your 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals champion. All right, everybody. Greg Poole here, Bowjunky Media. I'm joined by your 2021 NFA 3D Mark Nationals champion, Christopher Perkins. How's that feel, buddy?
It feels really good. I'd like to hit the dot, though. Not really the way I wanted to win it, but Domagoj's a good guy, and we chat once in a while on Facebook, and yeah, I mean he's awesome and good shooter, and did not expect to see those two results right there. I'll put it that way, but a win is a win, and super grateful to be in this position.
Absolutely. Now, you shot unbelievably well the first 2 days. Today was a little bit more windy. Today was obviously more challenging because of that. You had long targets today in the wind. It was kind of like you pretty much drew the short straw today when it came to trying to close out. So talk to us a little bit about not just bringing home the win, but bringing home the win after a day 3, which wasn't what you were hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at the weather and knew today was going to be, a little bit more wind than what we've been seeing the rest of the weekend. And, just kind of went in, and I wanted to be in a position where I got to Bigfoot still clean today, which obviously wasn't the case. Got it to Bigfoot, made 2 strong shots, 22'd him. And, yeah, I just wanted to be on that whole loop and get to the elk, and at least, be in a comfortable position where I know that I could potentially miss 1, maybe 2, and still be in a comfortable, like I said, in a comfortable position. But definitely not the case today, get up on the elk herd. And even that shot, I mean, I broke really good. It's just the wind is unpredictable, and obviously I should have gave it some more clicks.
There you go. You still got the win. Congratulations, brother. That's another Reading win under the belt. What's next?
I've got ASA in 4 weeks or 3.5 weeks, so probably going to try to go home maybe this week and kind of, just reset the gears a little bit and come back hot.
All right. Travel safe, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.